now we're at the final stage of putting our blaster together, which is to build the magazine and to put on the front pieces that I told you to leave off earlier. Okay, so let's start with the magazine. So you're going to pull off the pieces from pages 11 and 12. So we're just going to pop those out. So these are the cool dinosaur teeth. So just pop out the left and right side of the magazine, and then all of the little kind of little detail strips. Okay, so you should have 3 on each side. So actually in the instructions, it actually tells you to put these on afterwards. I actually find it's better to put them on before, it's just a little easier. So, but first we're just going to pop out the little screw holes. Okay. So apologies for getting my head in this shot a few times, but in order to line up these little strips, you have to get relatively close to the images, because I didn't want to get them in the wrong place. So apologies in advance for shots of my hair, but I'm trying to get them as closely aligned as possible. Okay, so just pop those 3 in. So make sure you get the teeth kind of in line. Then all I have to do on the back of each of the little strips, just a few dots of super glue, and just pop those onto the large piece of the magazine. So we just have to do all 6 of those. So again, apologies for the view of my hair, but it's important to get those lined up correctly. Okay, number 3 on this side. Okay, just a few dots of super glue is enough to stick those together. Again, just try and line those 3 up properly. Okay, so that's 3 on the large side, and take the small piece, do the same again. So a few dots of super glue, and then just line those up with the dinosaur teeth. Okay, again, apologies for my hair, but just trying to get these to make sure they line up properly. Okay, once you've got all those 6 little strips attached to the main body, you can go ahead and start folding the large piece around. So basically just fold each fold line you can find to build the kind of the extended magazine shape. So it all sort of folds into itself and can be glued together. Okay, so you fold all the flaps around. Again, try and give them a good crease, so that it sort of maintains its shape. And you're trying to build a kind of I suppose, 3 sides of a box or 5 sides of a box, as it were. So once you've got the folds, just start to glue the flaps down. So if you just kind of work round the box, just gluing the sides down. Okay, and sort of fold the flaps in. Okay, and then the sort of front cover, just fold that in as well. There we go. So once you've got that little kind of lidless box, you go ahead and grab the finished magazine, and you'll see the 3 screw holes there. So you just flip it over, and you want 3 of your little screws, and just pop those in. So through the paper and into the magazine screw hole. And just get your screwdriver and just screw those in. Okay. So I just flip it over, and then you want to take your other side. Now I've actually found that I prefer to put the screws in first before I glue it, so it kind of keeps everything in place. There we go. So just put a middle screw in, and then that makes sure that everything's kind of where it should be, and then just work your way around the box. Gluing everything down as you go. Alright, and then once you've finished once all the flaps are glued, you can put in the last 2 screws. Oh, forgot a flap. Okay, so now you've created the magazine. Final screw in. Okay, so basically that's you're done according to the instructions. So just check the magazine goes in and out. Now I'm going to go back to what was, I think, on steps 13 and 14. So I told you not to do these just yet, because it's easy to line them up once you've got the magazine in. Okay, so now you can see how the teeth line up. So again, there's always a chance you can put it 1 or 2 millimeters too far forward or too far back, and we don't want to get a gap in its teeth, do we? So now you can line it up. Just apply the glue. Okay, stick that down like that. Okay, so just hold that in place. Again, so his teeth line up. Okay, and basically just flip that over, and then we're going to do the same on the other side. So make sure his teeth are lined up. Again, apologies for my hair. I'm just trying to make sure I get the artwork correctly aligned. A few dots of glue along along that section, and pop it into place. Again, apologies for my hair, but trying to make sure that I get all of these, got his teeth in line. So once you've got both of those sides done, the last piece to put on is the front section. To just fold those flaps in, and that just goes on the front to finish off the look. So I just glue on one side, hold that into place, and once you've got one side stuck, just flip it over, put some glue on the other piece, and fold that flap in. Probably at this point, if you took the magazine out, which I should have done, it would probably be easy to hold it, but there you go. Okay, so once you've got his kind of front tooth on, you're done. Your extinction is complete. So now just get a few of your shells, pop the magazine out, just give it a quick test to make sure everything's working okay. So pop the magazine back in. See, that picks up the shell, fires, shell pops out. Perfect. Everything's working correctly. Okay. I hope these videos were helpful. Please feel free to leave a comment. Any feedback always greatly received. And have fun with your blaster.